Hey, it's Mike, and today I'd like to talk about Tyme Technologies Inc. This stock trades on the Nasdaq and symbol TYME. This stock was down over 7%, down to $1.80. After hours, it did move down another 5 cents, down to $1.75. Take a look at one month chart of Tyme Technologies. You see it was as high as 326 before sliding down, taking up almost half of its value. However, if you pull back to the 6-month chart, you'll see that this stock has done really well. It was a $1 stock that moved all the way up to $3 level before moving back down. So I do think that Time Technologies does have a little bit more of a ways to go, probably down to, let's say, under the 150 level. I think $1 is a good level of support since it's been there for a long period of time. So when it does settle, I think there's a potential for this stock to potentially double in price when rotation goes back into the small cap stocks. So I really like Time Technologies. They are a pharmaceutical company that's involved in treatments for pancreatic cancer. They're doing human trials, which actually is a really good sign. It means that they have a therapy that's in some advanced stages. But as I've talked about with a lot of my videos on pharmaceuticals, that you want to have a nice spread of different types of pharmaceutical stocks that are treating different areas of the body or treating different conditions. So, for instance, this is a cancer stock that's focused on pancreatic cancer. You could take a look at maybe a diabetic pharmaceutical company, a company that's focused on ophthalmology. You give yourself a nice little basket of these pharmaceuticals, and chances are one of them is going to do really well. And it'll make up for the other stocks that probably underperform over time. So, I definitely like pharmaceutical stocks that cover issues that are not rare diseases that are pretty common. Pancreatic cancer affects hundreds of thousands of people around the world every year and tens of thousands of people in the United States. As I mentioned here, by 2026, unfortunately, 20 million people in the United States will be living in cancer. Pancreatic cancer is one of the larger cancers out there. So that makes Time Technologies a stock that could potentially rise really, really well if they're able to get some really great results from their human trials. So definitely check out Time Technologies. Obviously, wait for the market to turn itself around. I think the small caps are going to start getting more buying probably by April. When we have this much damage that we've had to small cap stocks, it's going to take a little while for the recovery to fully kick in. But I definitely think it will kick in. The economy is going to reopen. People are going to have money to spend. The stimulus is going to pass. When people think it's the end of the world, that's when usually things start turning around and everybody's acting like it's the end of the world when it comes to the stock market right now. So that usually tells me that the bottom is pretty close to being here. So once again, Time Technologies trades on the Nasdaq on symbol TYME. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and go ahead and subscribe and turn on notifications. I do multiple daily updates on stocks, options, and stock trading strategies. Thanks a lot.